Hello and welcome to the Psychic School Show video 4. Now this video is about clairvoyance, clear seeing. My name is Barbara Burgess, and I am a psychic medium, an animal communicator and an angel worker. I do angel readings. Excuse me. Now I just want to go over the other videos. Video 1 was about clairsentience. Clairsentience, the middle bit is scent. It's about smelling an odour or an aroma. So it means clear smelling of an odour or an aroma, and you can actually smell it for real, up your nose, up your nostrils, or you can smell it inside your head, so to speak, as if you're aware of it, but the message is inside your head. Now this was the next one, clairsentience, without the SC, without the S, clairsentience, and that is clear sensing. So you sense spirit around you, you sense things. And then we have, oops, where are we? Then I spoke to you about clairaudience. We discussed clairaudience, and I am about to sneeze. I'm always sneezing. I don't know if it's the, we've got lots of trees up the garden. Oh, it might be paper dust. I don't know. Clairaudience, clear hearing. The word audio comes from this, clear hearing. So you can hear things out loud. You may have heard someone call your name, or you hear things inside your head. But today we're going to talk about clairvoyance. From the French, clair meaning clear, voyance meaning seeing. Now once again, you can see things for real, or you can see things inside your head, get pictures inside your head. And psychics, clairvoyance mediums, will receive messages in a number of ways. Let me just, I've got a hanky here just in case I go into fits of sneezing. I hope I won't. So clairvoyance, psychics and mediums can see things in a number of ways. So let me just give you an example. So say I was doing a reading for someone. Inside my head I might see a red bus. Now this picture or this image of a red bus could mean the person in the spirit world has worked on red buses, or likes red buses, or travels on red buses, or it could even be interpreted as going on a journey. And it could also, it could be for the person in the spirit world, but it could be for the person who's come for a reading. And this is where messages can be wrongly interpreted. So I nearly said interpreted, wrongly interpreted. So a client might go to a medium and come away saying, you know, I didn't get on very well with that psychic. It was all wrong. I didn't understand the message. But that's how things can go wrong. Spirit don't waste energy. So they will give a clairvoyant or medium a picture of a red bus, and it's just an image of a red bus. And then the clairvoyant or medium then has to interpret that. And as I'm just talking to you, I'm using a great many words. So I might see a picture of one red bus, but I would say to my client, I understand you have been working on the buses, or you've been to London and been on a red bus. But we use far more energy on the earth plane than spirit use in the spirit realms. They don't waste energy. So that's just a little example. As I said, you can see things for real. I've seen things for real. The first, well, not the first thing. I used to see animals. They were the first things that I saw clairvoyantly. And it would just be a flash. I just think I'd seen an animal out the corner of my eye, or I'd seen an animal down the road, something like that. I do recall seeing my grandfather-in-law. We were having a party at my mother-in-law's house, and the granddad had passed away, passed over to the spirit world, and I saw him trying the back door. He was turning the back door key, trying to get into the party. And this is what happens. If you're having a birthday, having a party, Christmas time, your friends and relatives in the spirit world will turn up for those events. Christening, birth, anything like that. And another couple of examples, I was on a workshop in, I think it was Manchester, I think it was, 3-day workshop. And at 9 o'clock in the morning, when we sat down, all sat in a semicircle, and then the tutor would come in to begin. And at 9 o'clock, the door would open. It would actually open wide enough for a person to come in. And we were all on that wavelength, so to speak. And we all sort of laughed and said, come on in, you can join the workshop as well. And it happened every morning over the 3 days. And I was also at a psychic event, a psychic fair, and it was in a sort of castle, and the doors were just ginormous, floor to ceiling, well over 12-foot high doors, solid oak doors, massive things. And at the beginning of that event, the doors opened, they just burst open. People said it was the wind blowing them open, but other people said it was spirit turning up for the psychic fair. Now I want to tell you, this might have happened to you. You might have seen a figure out of the corner of your eye, and as you turn, the figure's no longer there. This is very, very common. So it's out of the corner of your eye, and every time you turn, it's still out of the corner of your eye. You can't sort of turn around and see the person that you think it is. I've seen a lot of animals in that way. Birds, I've seen birds, just the black shape of a bird, in my lounge, in my dining room. So that's clairvoyance. You see things for real, or you see things inside your mind. And I want to tell you about an experience that I had, and this was clairvoyance. I saw this inside my mind, but I also heard it, which is clairaudience. And I was, as I mentioned before, my children swam, and I was at a school's swimming gala. And you can imagine that the swimming pool was very hot place. And just to tell you a little bit about me, we used to breed rare breeds of pigs. We used to breed Welsh lop-eared, I think they were called, and rare black pigs. I can't remember the name of them. They weren't Welsh blacks. Anyway, they were Welsh floppy-eared pigs and black floppy-eared pigs that we bred. And one of the Welsh boars was really lovely. Pigs are lovely. You can tickle them. I've tickled them with a yard broom. They love that. So you can tickle them, you can stroke them, you can play with them, do all sorts of things with them. Very friendly animals. And also I want to tell you that my in-laws had both my in-laws are in the spirit world, and they had a German Shepherd dog who is also in the spirit world, and they had a West Highland White Terrier that is also in the spirit world. Now at this gala, the school's gala, at the beginning of the gala, they have a parade of all the teams. A brass band comes in, and all the teams come in with a team leader bearing the flag, and they parade round the swimming pool, and then everybody stands still and we all sing the national anthem. And I was at this swimming pool waiting for this to happen. And then I heard whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like a jet aeroplane it was. It made me jump. It was real whoosh down beside me. And as I said, I was in a very hot swimming pool, and the whoosh was palm trees. I saw in my mind's eye each whoosh was a palm tree being planted near me, around me. And the next minute, along the row in front of me, which was empty, there was a pig, which was the boar that I told you about, and a German Shepherd and a West Highland White Terrier. Now, you might think at this point I'm start raving bonkers, but I can assure you this happened. And then the next thing that happened was the whole building was full of, in my mind's eye, this is most beautiful little birds, most gorgeous colours, blues, turquoises, all the colours under the sun, colours that you could not imagine on the earth plane, and very, very small birds as well. And the whole building was filled with these birds singing. And then I heard music, and then the parade for real with the brass band came in, followed by the swimming teams. So that was absolutely amazing, and that showed me that spirit were there at the gala watching with me, and my in-laws were there as well. So that's what the message was. But that is clairaudience. Sorry, it was clairaudience, where the palm trees went whoosh, psh, psh, real powerful whoosh whoosh around me. That's clairaudience, because I heard that inside my head, and I heard the birds singing inside my head as well, and the music being played. I heard that. That is clairaudience. But what I saw with my mind's eye was clairvoyance, and that was truly amazing. I've seen some absolutely wonderful things. I've seen some frightening things, I can tell you, but don't be afraid of spirit. Spirit cannot hurt you, cannot harm you at all. You know, if you're afraid of something, it's you who is afraid. It's not spirit trying to scare the living daylights out of you. Lots of people, they say, you know, when they come to me for a mediumship reading, and they say so-and-so has passed over, and so-and-so would love to show themselves to my client, but my client often says, you know, they'd be absolutely petrified. But having said that, many people have come to me and said they've seen a relative or an animal that has passed over, and they've not been frightened. They've found it a most moving experience, a wonderful experience. So I'll leave you with that. That is clairvoyance, from the French, clair for clear and voyance for seeing. And as I said, you can see things for real, or you can see things in your mind's eye. And that is video 4. Now I'm going to do quite a few of these videos. I will talk more about the clairs, and I will talk about channeling, how to do channeling, and various other things, anything to do with psychic stuff, on my Psychic School show. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.